Good Friday morning, everyone. My name is Josiah Pike, and these are your Fastcast digital headlines for November 21st. In today's top headline, we have new details on a major crackdown in Fairbanks. This after police raided 2 locations and shut down what they say was a full-scale illegal gambling operation. Last Friday night, Fairbanks police raided 2 locations, uncovering rooms full of casino-style fish tables and gambling games. Investigators seized equipment worth upwards of $55,000, plus at least $45,000 in cash, at least 7 cell phones, 6 computers, and 1 vehicle. Fairbanks Police Chief says operations like this have surfaced before. The department is treating these crimes with all due seriousness and urgency.
We've had drugs being dealt in the parking lot of some of these locations. It's suspected that money laundering was going on through these organizations. So when you have something like that, it's going to attract people that are not doing a good thing.
5 arrested face multiple charges. Critical tax credits that help keep Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare plans affordable, are set to expire, and the future of those savings is unclear. President Donald Trump said Tuesday he will only support a plan that sends no money to insurers. Democrats pressed to protect those subsidies during the shutdown, arguing they keep premiums from spiking. Both Senator Lisa Murkowski and Senator Dan Sullivan told us they support an extension, with Sullivan saying he's working with the White House to make that happen. In Alaska, the debate has been divisive. Earlier this year, state lawmakers passed a resolution urging Congress to keep the credits in place, even as some members opposed it. As our next year approaches, the outlook for healthcare costs remains uncertain.
What I'm really concerned about is facing a scenario where more Alaskans are going to be uninsured. The insurance that will be available will be more expensive because less people are on those insurance plans and there's less subsidies.
I would prefer to have an individual health savings account, or to get our healthcare system to a point where it's affordable and we're not having to provide tax credits in order to bring down the high cost. Let's reduce the cost at its root.
If Congress does not pass a plan by the end of the year, the tax credits will expire. And finally, every parent wants their children close to home, but for many years, children in Nikolaevsk were forced to drive 150 miles a week just to go to school. But after 4 years of persistent effort, Nikolaevsk finally secured approval for its very own charter school. Victory comes after the Kenai Peninsula Borough School District approved a charter school with a 5-3 vote. Mariah is one of the parents who dedicated 4 years to this uphill battle. She recalls the immense effort involved and the nail-biting moment when 5 crucial votes would determine a different future for their kids.
We were sitting there just holding our breath, waiting for them to say that we had the votes. 5, that's 5, that's 5. It was such an emotional relief.
That emotional vote has paved the way for a new beginning. The Nikolaevsk Charter School is set to open its doors in the fall of 2026, ready to serve the 94 families. Updates on these stories and more can be found on our website, alaskasnewssource.com. Thanks for tuning in today, and have a great Friday and a great weekend.